Michael, this one sucks. Straight up, dude. I was really looking forward to this, but retailers suggest Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 may have been delayed. Tom Ivan over at VGC. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 may have been delayed to next year, according to update product listings for the game at leading US retailers. Man. When it was revealed in April, publisher Plaion said Warhorse Studios' action RPG sequel would be released for PC, PS5, and the Xbox Series consoles later this year. However, on Wednesday, it emerged that retailers including Best Buy and Walmart had updated their product listing with a February 11th, 2025 release date. We'll get into this in a second. This is interesting to me because the former has now changed its listing again to state a release date has not been announced. Somebody backpedaling, Michael? VGC has contacted Plaion to check if the game is still on track for release this year or whether it's slipped to 2025. The new trailer for the game is set to premiere during Gamescom Opening Night Live next Tuesday, which I'm excited to see. Quote, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is a thrilling action RPG set amid the chaos of the Civil War, the 15th century Bohemia. End quote, according to the official description of the title. There's going to be a lot to get into here, Michael. Pushing back into February, this is the case, and then they've like scrubbed the date. If it's February, dude, they're lining up for Avowed.
Yeah, that was my first thought when I saw February. I was like, wait, this is like Avowed territory. So I'm curious, as you said, it came out, now it's been scrubbed, at least as far as we've seen. Plaion hasn't responded to anyone's contacting them saying like, hey, this is the new date. Yeah. I bet, based off what you said, everything's packaged in that Gamescom trailer. That's probably where everything is. And so now they're in this really awkward spot of, okay, do we come out and say, hey, this is the date and kind of kill our hype? Do we just wait for Gamescom and kind of hope this all blows over? But yeah, February, that's right when Avowed comes out. Now you're butting heads. So is it you maybe try and, I mean, you've already given all the details to Gamescom, right? I don't think you can change what's already kind of been packaged at Gamescom already because you've already built all that. So this is going to be, I think, a lot of nail biting from the community until we get to that Gamescom opening night, right? And we get that trailer that's probably going to have a day, you know, it'll be Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, date flashes on the screen, right? And I think that's what we're all hoping for because February, I don't want to say death sentence, but it's going to really kind of make people like you and I pick between this game and Avowed and which one we want to put more time into.
No, exactly, right? I think that's the biggest thing. Then Obsidian said you can beat Avowed in like 30 hours, give or take, right? And I'm thinking when you get in here with Kingdom Come 2, it's going to be much larger, right? There's a lot more kind of pertaining to this game that's going to take a lot more of our time to continue on and expect a longer experience like we did with Kingdom Come 1. So you can expect to be there for hours on end. Which way do you go? You're lining up for February. Is that really the way you want to do it? You want to compete? Or do you want to have basically what we just covered with Dragon Age is the opportunity to have your own shining light and have that freedom to kind of own the space for a little bit? Even if it's a week, that's what you really want. Maybe 2 would be probably preferable because then you can keep that conversation rolling. The more people talk about it, more people go, oh man, I should go pick that up, right? So if you're going to compete with Xbox and Avowed from Obsidian, I think they are definitely two completely different games. One's a fantasy RPG, one is a medieval RPG. But we're in is, where do you want to drop your money? And if you do push it, this is a bit of a heartbreaking to fans. I know we've talked about this game a lot here on the show because our hype level here for the game is there. Right? Like I'm looking forward to getting into it. I thought dropping this year would have been an excellent move for them. Apparently, it could be because of polish issues, some bugs maybe they kind of in QA, and then as they went for certification, things are just not hitting where it needs to be. So maybe they came back and say, hey, PlayStation comes back or Xbox comes back and says, hey, you missed this box, and this box. Go fix that up. And then whatever. All that takes time. That's the other side of it, right? All this takes time to make a good game. February, I don't think is the right move. Dude, I think if you are Plaion and you are Warhorse, I think you move it. If you're going to move to next year, dude, go to March. I think that's when you drop this.
Yeah, March or, I mean, maybe you sneak January in, right? Like, if you can.
Ooh, that's early.
But, yeah, I mean, I am with you. You can't do February. February feels like, I don't, again, not a death sentence, but February feels really bad if that's the date.
No, absolutely. And then you get on top of Gamescom, right? The trailer's already set. Jeff's
Yeah.
got that locked and loaded. That show is ready to roll. They're practicing the show.
Mm-hmm.
So, what info do you have there? Do we have the 2025 release date? Or is there a 2024 release date? Or is there no release date at all? Maybe it's just a gameplay trailer that we see more in-depth look at the game itself. A lot of questions still about this game, but we'll find out a lot more next week. Stay tuned. ITGTV.com.